good morning. I am excited to be back out on the water. I've been off most of the summer, not fishing. Took a little trip up to New York in the mountains, and that was amazing. So back in Florida, it is mid-August. It is hot. I was sweating loading up my kayak at 3:30 this morning. But anyway, just wanted to get on the water. I've been itching to do it, just to do it. Low expectations for the day. I've actually already been out on the water for almost an hour. I'm trying to get to our spot, and spoiler alert, I already caught a little snook, so did not get skunked, and we'll see if we can put some more fish in the boat. Expectations are low. Like I said, just good to get out on the water, and we're probably gonna get off the water early too before it gets like insanely hot. So yeah, see what we can put together.
So for this next sequence, I had hooked into a pretty decent sized fish, and I was fighting it for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds, and all of a sudden out of nowhere it came unbuttoned, so I didn't know why.
Oh shit, dude. No. That was not a red. He straightened the hook. Look at this. That hook is straight. I don't even think my drag's that tight. You gotta be kidding me. I think that must have been a red then.
Yeah, if they straightened that hook, it could have been.
That is wild. Got a little trout. Barely even knew you were on there. It's not a bad sized trout. And he choked that thing. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, all right. Let's get a good look at him. A decent sized little trout. And he's off. All right, just got that little trout. He did not put up a fight at all. I didn't even realize I had him on until I was like, oh, there's some weight. I think these fish are just so lethargic right now. So had I landed that red earlier, we could have had a nice little summer slam, but you know, not a terrible day so far. You missed one?
Yeah. It was on. It's coming towards
I gotta get better at narrating these when I'm actually out on the water. But right here, I decided I was going to rip the paddle tail off of this and throw one of those spinner blades on it. I'd been having good luck with that in the spring in this murky water. And no, I'm not a monster. I did not throw the tail in the water. I put it in my bag and I throw all that stuff out when I get home.
I got a fish. Oh. This is a little snook. Little guy.
Top water again?
No. The redneck dart spin. He grabbed that like as soon as it hit the water. There we go. Get in the boat. All right. Yeah, it's not bad. No, paddle tail. She's got some spunk left. Nice little snook. That's maybe 16, 17, 18 inches. What's that? Yeah. She had some feistiness to her. All right, got that snook. See if we can't find another one. Next cast, let's go.
Hey, Tom, you out there?
So I had seen a lot of reports online that guys were having a lot of luck with cut bait. So I actually had some frozen mullet in my freezer, so I brought that along and decided to give it a try, and the results were pretty fast.
There we go. Nice redfish. That's the cut bait. Yeah, if you don't mind, if I can get him. Whoa, baby! Yeah, buddy! That is a beast! Let's get one. Alright, let's hold him up for a picture first.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Freaking boom. Let me make sure this lens is.
That is a nice fish. I want to get him back in the water though.
One more time.
Hold on.
Alright.
Do you mind?
Yeah, just cut that sucker, dude. You're right.
I got it. It's a speed clip.
Oh, yeah.
Should come off easy, but I can't get it off.
Probably weird pressure on it. I think it's probably 26, 27, 28 maybe?
Yeah.
It's right at flat or over.
I'm hoping he makes it. There we go. Oh, he's got some plate left.
Nice fish, brother.
Oh shit.
How long was that thing there before?
That's not
Might
great.
have toned for a little bit.
There he goes. Whew. All right, that makes me feel better. All right, so just landed that redfish. That was sick. That was a good sized redfish. I was pretty stoked about that. Unfortunately, I couldn't. The hook was in the corner of his mouth, but it was in like a meaty part, and it had looped around, and I couldn't get it out. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it out. So I just cut or took the hook off. It was on a speed clip because I was being lazy, and he rolled on his belly, on his back when we first released him, but then I was able to flip him over and he swam away strong. So he's all good. That hook will rust out in a couple days with that salt water. So stoked to get him. We're gonna try and get some more. Yes, yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen that before with them.
No, those guys are like offshore birds, I think, you know, the ones that go way out there.
There we go. Is that a catfish? Yep. Downfall of cut bait is I just caught a catfish.
Hey, you should come over to this little spot on there, and I think it's a perfect spot for cut bait.
All right, let me try and get rid of this guy and I'll come over. Did he swallow that? Where's that hook? That's a dolphin. Oh, yeah, he swallowed that. Alright, so that catfish swallowed that hook. So I don't know what's going on with my circle hook. So we just cut him loose. For anyone who's watching and doesn't really fish and why we hate catfish, two main reasons. They're slimy. They're like, skin is coated with like boogers, like straight up boogers. So they're gross, but also they have their spines sting you and it hurts so bad. I actually got stung last year and in May, and it took till probably like February for it to go away. So almost a year, like 9 months. So catfish are no good. Anyway, we're gonna keep on trucking. All right, so that is a wrap on the day. That was like a 3.5 mile pedal back to the launch. It's 95 degrees outside. Fortunately, the sun is behind the clouds, so it's not 105. But anyway, overall, a successful day. Glad I made that switch over to the cut bait because that paid off like immediately. Yeah, looking forward to getting back into the fishing groove. Keep watching. We'll put out more videos. I appreciate everyone that's been watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And then also I have all my gear linked below if you want to shop that too.